Hello ladies and gents, I am Gabriel the Gamer, and today I am back again playing some more Doki Relapse. Today we are picking up where we left off with Sayori eating breakfast at our house, or at my house I should say, and now we are just making our way to school. But before I get into this, I just want to say that the reason that I was away for a little while, like a whole week I want to say, was because I had actually gone to a Boy Scout summer camp. So forgive me for that little delay. That's just kind of a yearly thing that I can't avoid. But yeah. Also, if you're curious on what merit badges that I worked on while I was over there, I worked on camping, movie making, archery, and pistol marksmanship. But anyway, enough about my life. Let's get back to Doki. Walking to school gives me time to think over my strategy. Now that we are going to spend the mornings together, I'll be able to hang out with the other girls after the club. But what if Sayori wants to spend the afternoon together, or finds out that I'm spending time with someone else? Last time she saw me with one, my blood runs cold as I hear her scream in my head. Luckily, Sayori doesn't seem to notice my shudder. I'll just have to be more subtle about it. It's not like she's going to walk in on me. Wait, whoa. Frenching one of them? Let me search up that definition real quick. I would never do such a thing! Just to be safe, I should try to come up with an excuse for if she does see something that could be hurtful. As happy as I am just hanging out with only her, I need to be sure the other girls are alright as well. But let's say I do only have until Monday to solve any problems. I'll have to work fast in a way that doesn't come off as too sudden. Oh, pardon me. I could spend the weekend helping all of them. But what if that's not enough? Sure, Mia not... Nice. Nice image. Nice one. Sure, me and Natsuki almost kissed when we hung out, but that doesn't really fix anything. So that's a very similar scenario to Exit Music, the Natsuki route. See you later, Gabriel. Looking forward to it, Sayori. Alrighty. The first half of the school day passes in a blur as I continue to formulate a plan. There's 3 days left before the weekend and 3 girls I need to learn about. Assuming I don't fuck anything up, that should work out perfectly. But these girls have only known me for a day. I'm basically a complete stranger to them. Spending time with them in the club might help, but I doubt any of them will confess their darkest secrets to me in a room surrounded by other people. Maybe I can find a non-abrasive way to hang out with them after the club meeting. Something that doesn't come off as too strong or weird. Let's say I think of a way to spend time with them. At this point, what would be the best order? Natsuki has her tough demeanor, Yuri is super reserved, and I don't know Monika that well, and she's totally out of my league. The answer, if you will, Mr. Gabriel. 42. Very good. Now, class. Maybe I could appeal to them somehow and get them to open up. Or at the very least, not have to see me as some strange new guy. I know what kind of books Natsuki and Yuri like, but Monika is still a mystery. I guess I could use the club as a talking point with her, but then what? If nothing else, I can just save her for last. The extra time together in the club might help me come up with something. But that still leaves one question. Who do I try to spend time with today? I know Natsuki is the best, but she's also the most hostile when it comes to new people. On the other hand, Yuri is super shy about shy, but also opens up the most when it comes to something she likes. I already know I can make something happen between me and Natsuki Sunday, so I guess I'll focus on Yuri for now. But how? I could try and set up a sort of reading date without using the word date, of course. Maybe. The lunch bell snaps me out of my deep thinking. Oh shit, it's lunchtime already? A few other students look at me as I blurt this out. Luckily, they're more focused on getting food than they are on me. I stay seated until everyone else makes their way out of the class. Good fortune smiles on me as the teacher also leaves without checking to see if anyone got left behind. Lunchtime. That means I have 3 periods left before the club meeting. And I haven't even written a poem yet. Alrighty then. I clap my hands together and pull out a fresh piece of paper. "10 minutes pass and I have yet to come up with anything. Damn it! I don't remember it being this hard. Come to think of it, I don't recall writing poems at all last week. Strange. I know I wrote them. I went around and showed them to everyone. But what did they say? Another 5 minutes pass, and I try to think back to the poems that I wrote for Natsuki. Only 30 minutes left. There's no way I'll be able to write something that all of the girls love. Their writing styles are also different. Damn you, individuality! But how in the hell will I write 4 poems when I can't even write one? I suppose I don't have to write one specifically for Sayori since she'll like anything that I write. But when it comes to her, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And if I'm going to try and spend time with Yuri today, hers should take precedence. There's only 25 minutes left of lunch, and it will be hard to write during class with all the distractions. Come on, think! I close my eyes and rack my brain for any ideas. After a few minutes, I begin to feel my hand move as my mind becomes more clear. Almost like I'm not even the one writing. I hear the words I'm thinking so clearly that my hand continues along the paper. The ambient darkness. My destiny slowly eroding. After finishing the ending, I open my eyes and look at the sheet of paper. What the hell? I assume my poem would be dog shit since my eyes were closed, but this looks better than my normal handwriting. The fuck? How is that possible? Maybe I should always write with my eyes closed. I'm sure that would be easy to explain to the teachers. I read over my pristine work a few times to make sure I didn't mess up anywhere. It's definitely fitting for Yuri, but that doesn't mean that she'll love it. She is the most critical after all. There's still 15 minutes left of lunch, which should be plenty of time to write another poem. Let's see, Monica will probably be the hardest to write for, so I should go ahead and get hers out of the way. I pull out another sheet of paper and resume my position. Pencil to paper, both eyes closed, mining the recesses of my brain. Damn it, I can't think of anything. It came so naturally for Yuri's. Maybe I should switch gears. I'm already doing a good job of getting close to Sayori, so I should do Natsuki's next. Come on, just do what I did last time. I take a deep breath and focus once again. After a short while, I once again hear the words and feel my hand moving on the paper. It's strange, but I don't lose my focus. After writing for a minute, I open my eyes and look at my work. It's the same as before? My poem for Natsuki came out cute, but that's not what bothers me. My handwriting is just as good as in the poem I wrote for Yuri. I thought the first time was just a miracle or something, but this? I began to worry a little about how good it looks. I don't get it. I'd never written with my eyes closed before. There's no way my writing should look anywhere near this good. I feel a light pain behind my eyes as I finish saying this. Damn, don't tell me I'm getting another migraine. My worries are eased when I feel the pain begin to fade after a short while. Thank God, this... Scheisse! I was hoping to get them all done before lunch ended. I pack up my things while trying to think of poem ideas. 3 periods should be plenty of time to write 2 more. Alrighty then. And like always, I was right. Almost. I was able to write Sayori's poem using the same method as before, except this time my handwriting was quite terrible. I struggled to read it as I copied it down onto a clean sheet of paper. I guess the first 2 times were just miracles. Once I finished hers, however, my mind grinded to a halt. I sat through 2 periods with my eyes closed and my pencil on the page, being careful to hide my face. Luckily, I sit in the back in all my classes, allowing me to avoid any unwanted attention. That's like a cliche in all anime things. Like, if this character sits at the back, they're really important. 2 whole periods, and aside from Sayori's, I got zilch, 0, nothing, no, nada, 9! Like your fada fucking... What? Like your fada fucking Yamada. Oh, that's... Okay. Okay. That's clever, but no. I'm not doing that. Damn. Now's not the time to get distracted. I sit staring at the clock in my last period. In the last period class! Yawning! The teacher is just as ready to go home as the students, so the class is pretty lax. 30 minutes left. Come on, think! There's gotta be something. There's something I can write. Voice track. Freedom, abstract, anything. 25 minutes left. Maybe I can try to appeal to her interests. Let's see, what kinds of things does she like? Sports, literature, debating, maybe. Playing piano. Damn. She actually does have a lot of hobbies. My confidence falters briefly as I come to terms with just how much better Monica is than me. 20 minutes left. I could just try to write something in a way that compliments her specifically. I'll talk about the beauty of her emerald eyes or the power of her passion. No, that's stupid. She'd see right through it. 15 minutes left. Shit. I do the other 3 with almost no problems. So why the hell is this one stumping me? Sure, Monica is the one I know the least about. But how will I ever change that if I can't even manage to write her a damn poem? After yesterday's, it's hard to tell if my goofy banter and stupid charm will actually work on her. Time, wizard! 10 minutes left. Maybe she actually really likes my personality and she was just too scared to say anything. I could win her over that way and not even worry about some silly poem. Or maybe she hates the way that I act, and this poem is my only chance in hell to getting close to her. Damn it! 5. What the shit? Damn, the clock in here must be slow. While everyone else is packing up, I choose to panic instead. Calm down. Calm down. We don't share poems until the end of the club, so I still have some time to write one. But I'm also supposed to spend time with the girls. Damn, what a drag. After making my way to the club room door, I brace myself. Hold on, I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Had to get a drink of water. After making my way to the club room door, I brace myself. Everything will be fine. I've got this. However, what greets me at the door immediately fills me with dread.
Hi again, Gabriel. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Come on. You didn't think that I'd bail on you already, did you?
No. Of course not. I'm just really glad that you came back.
You? Why'd you say it like that? Well, of course. You can count on me. I smile at Monica as I say this, which appears to make her blush a little.
Yeah. Well, I have to go finish up some paperwork. But we should talk more when you get a chance.
As she walks off, I think about what she just said.
She wants to talk more!
Maybe I have been worrying myself with this poem for nothing. But still, what if she sees that I have a poem written for everyone except her? Hell, what if any of the girls notice that I've written 3 of them? Surely she won't think I'm trying to put the moves on whichever girl's poem I show her. Right? Yuri comes around just in time to interrupt my panicked thoughts.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Gabriel. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into a club where you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Monica interrupted this last time, but she seems preoccupied. It's no problem, Yuri. In fact, I was actually looking forward to coming here. Sorta. And believe me, Natsuki, I'm not gonna slack off. I've heard legends about those punches of yours.
Good. It would only take one, you know?
Oh boy, is that like a part 6 Jason punch? A heart punch? Ah, is that so? Sounds like you're a real
What? I don't know these references. A sitama in the making? Huh? I don't get that reference.
Has the eagle landed?
I make him look like a chump.
Ground control, the eagle has landed. I repeat, the eagle has landed. I suddenly hear Sayori walking up behind me.
Don't worry, guys. Gabriel always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Well, I've always been fond of excavating, so Sayori's room was a good practice. And I do prefer my pancakes to not be on fire.
Is that so? The two of you are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come?
Well, in that case, you're in luck. It just so happens I intend to make friends with everyone here. If that's okay with you, of course. Yuri looks like I just asked her to perform a lobotomy on herself. Wow. Lobotomy. That's it. Surely she's read...
Oh, of course. I think it's important that we all try to get along.
I guess we'll see if that holds up, but when she sees Natsuki's poem...
Oh, Yuri even...
I lightly elbow Sayori in the arm.
Hey, what's that for?
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I lean in and pretend to inspect the arm I nudged. You know she's shy. Try not to put her on the spot.
Oh, right.
Once I finish my examination, I return to my attention to Yuri.
Are you alright, Sayori? Gabriel's just clumsy. He can't help it.
Me? The clumsy one?
Ah!
On what planet? Our laughter is soon interrupted by Monica's voice.
Hey Siri, can you help me with this? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Miss President.
Wait, I read that right, didn't I? Can you help me with this? Close enough. Once the two of them walk off, it's just me and Yuri left. I guess Natsuki went to the closet earlier.
Gabriel,
Yeah, Yuri?
I know you said that you read a lot, and so I was wondering if you've ever come across this.
She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
It's a short read, and it should keep your attention if you're interested in the genre. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
I forgot just how cute Yuri can be. Seeing her like this fills me with determination. That determination is short-lived, however, once I read the title of the book. The Bed of Chaos. What a bullshit boss. I don't know what that is. Her expression quickly turns to concern as she notices my face.
Do you not like this one?
Huh? Oh. It's not that I don't like it. I was just... Quick, think of a good excuse. I was just trying to remember if I had read it or not. But after looking at it, I don't suppose I have.
I see.
Oh, and thanks, Yuri. I'll definitely read this.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone is settled in, it's time for me to get to work. I also need to get a tissue. So cut the video here! I could talk to Natsuki, who is rummaging around in the closet, or Yuri, who is nose deep in a book already. And finally, there's Monica and Sayori, who are in the corner, likely discussing festival plans. Let's see, there's about 55 minutes left of club time, the last 15 minutes of which will be used for poem sharing. So I have roughly 40 minutes to try and spend with each girl. That comes out to 10 minutes each unless I spend time with Monica and Sayori together. 40 minutes divided by 3 is 14-ish. So 14 minutes max per girl. I can do this. Yuri is today's lucky contestant, so I'll talk to her first. I need to talk to Yuri some more, but I'm not sure how to go about it. At the moment, she seems pretty invested in her book. I wonder what she's reading. I peer over her and try to make out the title. It looks like the BOS? Bed of Chaos! But it's not the Portrait of Markov this time. That's odd. I quickly realize that it's the same book that she gave me earlier. Why does she have 2 copies? Did she buy one just for me? Shit. There's no way she didn't notice. She didn't see me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just trying to see what book you were reading.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to go through some of it again. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Also, my sinuses are getting clogged up. I'm sorry.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. Yep, she definitely bought one just for me. I decided to let it go since she already seems pretty embarrassed. I'm interested in reading it, for sure. But I was wondering what it's about.
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. As she skims it, I begin to feel uneasy. The cover of the book seems different this time. Whoa! You get back, you're right! Oh, piss off! Huh?
is something wrong, Gabriel?
Oh,
What the hell was that?
no. I just thought that I heard something.
I see. Would you still like to know what the book is about?
Why, of course, especially if you're the one telling me.
Is that so? Well then, I'll do my best.
Yuri clears her throat and begins her synopsis. The book seems to be a spin-off of the Prometheus legend. Several witches attempt to recreate the fire of life, but get transformed into horrible creatures instead. And the fire they do create begins to spawn demons instead of the people. The book follows a brave warrior who makes his way to destroy the demons while engaging in jolly cooperation. I'll admit that the plot does sound pretty interesting, and it definitely seems like a book that she would be into. Well, Yuri, you've sold me. I'm gonna start it right now. But it will be hard to get closer to her while reading. Wait, I read that wrong, didn't I? But it will be hard to get close to her while reading. Okay, so I read that. Okay, never mind.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Reading it alone would be kind of dull. Yuri looks away with defeated eyes. I proceed to smile at her. That's why, if you don't mind, I'd like to read it with you.
What?
She is obviously shocked by my request. I'm just saying, I've never read in company before, and you seem like a good reading buddy.
Reading, buddy?
Yeah, you know, an analyzing ally, a construing, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, companion, a perceptional pal, heck, maybe even a scanning sidekick. Yuri giggles at my linguistic gymnastics.
Very well. If it is all right with you, I'd be happy to be your comprehending comrade.
She can't help but join in my laugh. Oh my god! My voice! My voice is giving out. I'm doing 2 videos at once here. Oh my god. Okay, just give me a second. She can't help but join in my laughter. I never would have guessed she would make a joke like that. Then again, I guess I don't know her that well. But I'm making progress. Once we finish laughing, I retrieve my copy of the book and pull a desk up to I retrieve my copy of the book and pull a desk up next to Yuri's. So, comrade, shall we read 2 books or 1? Please say 1.
Either is fine, but I suppose just 1 will work. That way we'll be in the same place.
She timidly closes her own copy as I slide mine to be more between us. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
This seems familiar. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. I read that wrong again, didn't I? That way... Oh, that way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Again, the optical angle is off here. Our shoulders are supposed to be touching, are they not? I must stay focused. But she's so close, I can feel the warmth of her face. No! The book is what matters right now. Just read the book. She smells like lavender, and this light makes her practically glow. I turn the page as I finish reading it. The way the page flutters to the other side, the way the page flutters to the other side, the way she catches it with her thumb, it's almost intimate. I continue to try and hone in my focus for a few pages until I can't stand it anymore. I need a way to ask her. But how? She's polite, but also reserved and oh my god. How to get a good level of my IQ? 0! That's how! I have an idea of what I want to do. But how do I bring it up? Maybe I could...
Hey, Gabriel? This might be an odd question, but... why did you decide to read with me?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it's just that you're not really how Siri describes you. She made it sound like you were more reserved and that you hadn't talked to people much recently. So I was just wondering why you act so bold around us. Sorry if it's too personal. You don't have to answer.
This is it. The perfect segue. Please let this vec. Well, Yuri. I lean back in my chair and cross my fingers over my stomach. It is my intention to become the bull... Wait. It is my intention to become the bull goose loony of this here literature club. If she doesn't get this reference, I'm done for. I'll get that reference! But in order to become the bull goose loony, I've gotta have respect, see? And the way I see it, I can't earn respect unless I act a little bold here and there. More than that, respect is earned through showing interest in what others are passionate about. So, how will I ever be the bull goose loony if I'm not interested in you? Damn, that ending may have sounded too flirty. Or maybe not.
Well, you might have trouble obtaining that position, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah? And why is that?
You should know that I'm currently presiding Bull Goose Loony of the Literature Club.
She got the reference.
Thank fuck.
Is that right? Well, I'll have you know that I'm so crazy that I voted for Eisenhower.
I'll have you know that I voted for Eisenhower twice.
Well, I'm so gosh darn crazy that I voted for Eisenhower twice and plan to vote for him again this fall.
Well then, I suppose you truly are the craziest one here.
That's another frickin' understatement, I should say. I prefer the term insane.
So, I hereby grant you my title of Bull Goose Loony.
There's a brief silence after she says this. Me and Yuri laugh together for a while. We even managed to get a glance from some of the other girls. After settling down, we began to discuss the book we just got done acting out. It turns out Yuri had read it for the first time not too long ago. Then again, I guess I hadn't read it until yesterday. As I watch her confidence grow as she discusses the book, I finally work up the nerve to ask her, "So, did you ever see the movie they made of it?"
I don't believe so. After reading it, I was doing some research and saw it had a film adaptation. But I suppose I never got around to watching it.
I see. I'm usually not a fan of book-to-movie adaptations, but this one did a pretty good job.
Well, perhaps I'll get around to watching it sometime. Like you, I prefer books over movies, but I trust your advice.
Thanks, Yuri. That means a lot coming from you.
Oh, it's nothing really.
I'm pretty sure I have a copy of the movie at my house somewhere. In fact, now that we've talked about it so much, I kind of want to watch it. Hey, I've got an idea. Ask politely. Don't make it sound intimidating. Don't screw this up. If you're not doing anything after the club meeting, maybe you could come over and watch it with me? Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like that. I guess I was just excited about showing it to you. Yuri takes a minute to gather her thoughts. Damn. Should I say something or...
I would love to.
Huh? Oh shit. Quick, damn it. Say something. Great. I mean, I'm glad to hear that. Do you have a particular time that you'd want to come over?
I suppose right after the club meeting would be nice. Though, I would need to go home first to change and put away my things.
That's fine. I'll probably need time to find the movie anyways, so there's no rush. I'll just text you my ad. Oh. I guess I don't have your number. God, I feel so cheesy.
Oh, here.
She fumbles around in her bag for a while before finally pulling out her phone. It's got a plain purple case on it. Should have guessed. We exchange phones and enter our numbers and contact information. I enter my contact name as BG Looney in hers, which is meant with a light giggle. After getting my phone back with the new contact, Yuri, I hear a familiar voice.
Okay, everyone. I think...
What the fuck? I glance at the time on my phone and notice that about 45 minutes have passed. Shit! Did I really spend 45 minutes with Yuri? Damn it! What will I do about Sayori, Natsuki, and Monica? I guess I'll just have to try and spend more time with them tomorrow. I stand up and move the desk I was sitting at back to where it was originally.
Don't tell me you forgot to write a poem yesterday, Gabriel.
Huh? Of course. Wait.
Don't tell me you forgot to write a poem yesterday, Gabriel.
But that's... Of course I did. Well, I guess I technically did write one yesterday. Are expectations for me really that low?
Huh? No, it's just... Anyways, I'm glad to hear that you're making an effort for the club.
Yes, ma'am. 100%.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah is written on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers down in a composition notebook. I can once again see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. It looks familiar, and not in a way it should. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. As I pull out the folder that contains my poems, I realize something. My handwriting looks almost exactly like Monica's. Or at least the good handwriting does. Which, at this point, is all which at this point is all of them, since I tried to copy my good handwriting while rewriting the poem that looked like garbage. I hope she doesn't think I'm trying to copy her or something. That's so weird. I shake off the thought and prepare myself. Now then. Okay. Let me just check something real quick. Alright. This one's going to be a bit of a shorter episode, but I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to do a, I'm going to record another video tomorrow, because it's actually really late. My voice is starting to give out from doing these voices, and, I'm just tired. I still gotta take a shower and stuff. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you have, feel free to give it a like, share with a friend if you are so inclined. You may also subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell beside subscribe. This way you'll be notified anytime I post new videos to the channel. And also, feel free to comment down other suggestions for video games and DDLC mods that you'd like to see me play in the future. And, as always, ladies and gents, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!